This is Metal Madness Weekly. Hello everyone. This is Metal Madness Weekly, Season 1, Episode 11. Today we have a great, amazing artist with us. Nightwish, Kreator, the Hellacopters, Oranssi Pazuzu, Rat of Alga, and Magnadur. People, this is Metal Madness Weekly starting soon. And our first artist today is legendary band from Finland, Nightwish, and the song is Perfume of Timeless.
We are their air dust on their palm. We are because of a million loves. We're the perfume of the timeless, last sighs on a deathbed. We are their air dust on their palm. We are because of a million loves. We're the perfume of the timeless, last sighs of a million loves.
Thank you. That was amazing Nightwish, and the song was Perfume of the Timeless, taken from the upcoming album Yesterwind. Music and lyrics by Tuomas Holopainen. Nightwish. Finland's Nightwish are an award-winning, best-selling symphonic metal band fronted by Floor Jansen, their third female vocalist. They're the most successful Finnish band worldwide, selling more than 9 million records and netting more than 60 gold and platinum awards, including 5 number 1 albums and 13 chart-topping singles. While they're hardly the first God-influenced metalers with a woman up front, the gathering from Netherlands, Italy's Laguna Goal and Sweden's Therion preceded them. Their rich melodies, dynamic textures and theatrical approach to performance make them unique musical entity with global appeal. By the time they issued their second album, 1998's Oceanborn, featuring the operatically trained vocalist Tarja Turunen, they had begun filling concert halls and small sports arenas across Europe. Once released in 2004, put them to the peak of early commercial success, but Nightwish parted ways with Turunen after the tour. She went on to have a successful solo career. In 2007, Anette Olsson was chosen as her replacement, and her debut with the band Dark Passion Play went multi-platinum, and the subsequent tour lasted nearly 2 years. Olsson also sang on 2012 conceptual outing Imaginarium before leaving Nightwish while on tour. Dutch soprano Floor Jansen from After Forever and Revamp was hired to complete the remaining dates and fit in so well with the group and fans that she was asked to join formally. Her first studio album was 2015 Endless Forms Most Beautiful. Nightwish was founded in 1996 by keyboardist Tuomas Holopainen. Initially attempting to create acoustic music, he recruited trained opera vocalist Tarja Turunen, but soon added full metal band instrumentation with guitarist Emppa Vuorinen, bassist Sami Vänskä and drummer Jukka Nevalainen. Nightwish's demos landed them a contract with the Finnish label Spinefarm, which released their debut album Angels Fall First in late 1997. It appeared in the rest of Europe the following year. The follow-up, Oceanborn, appeared in late 1998 and made Nightwish a bona fide mainstream success in their homeland. The album reached the Finnish top 5 and spun off 3 top 10 singles. Nightwish toured Europe heavily, consolidating their success, and in 2000 recorded their third album Wishmaster. Not only did it top the Finnish charts, but it also became the group's first album to be released in the USA by Century Media, which reissued their previous albums in 2001 as well. Released in 2002, Century Child proved a massive hit in Finland and Europe. But 2004 once saw them go one step further and conquer Europe, number 1 in Germany and number 1 in the European Top 100. Once success was the product of a band at the top of its game following years of hard work. Marko Hietala was now on bass, replacing Sami Vänskä, while 2005 Swedish singer Anette Olsson replaced Tarja Turunen, who was fired for personal reasons. Dark Passion Play 2007 and the concept album Imaginatorium 2011 both featured Olsson before she and the band parted ways in 2012, halfway through their world tour. On short notice, after Forever, frontman Floor Jansen stepped in to take over lead vocal duties. The immense pressure on her were later revealed in the behind-the-scenes film. Please learn the setlist in 48 hours. Jansen's powerful voice was a perfect fit for Nightwish. She was embraced immediately for their passionate fans and was soon made a permanent member alongside English piper Troy Donockley. Nightwish's first commercial release with Jansen was 2013 live album Showtime, Storytime, which documented their triumphant show at that year's Wacken Open Air Metal Festival in front of 85,000 strong crowd. Endless Forms, Most Beautiful, the group's 8th studio album, first Jansen on board following in early 2015. The set placed on no less than 10 different charts, including Top 200, number 34, and Hard Rock charts, number 2. It was supported by a lavish multimedia touring extravaganza over the following 18 months. 2 concerts at Wembley Stadium, which featured on a stage appearance from scientist Richard Dawkins, and Ratina Stadium, Finland, were produced as a deluxe 2-disc video package titled Vehicle of Spirits, issued in December 2016. A separate audio soundtrack was also released. The band took an extended break in preparation for activities to celebrate its 20th anniversary. In 2018, Holopainen formed the folk-influenced trio Auri with his wife, singer and violinist Johanna Kurkela and Donockley. They released their eponymous debut in 2017. Nightwish's next release was Decades, a double-length collective compiled from 8 studio albums, and as bonus, including their first demo. The album was released in March 2018 and coincided with Nightwish's 20th anniversary world tour, which produced the live album Decades live in Buenos Aires. In July of 2019, drummer Jukka Nevalainen stepped away as the band's drummer, and Kai Hahto was named his replacement. Nevalainen explained that he would continue taking care of band-related business behind the scenes. And people, in our amazing show today, you just heard from Nightwish the song Perfume of the Timeless, taken from the album Yesterwind, that is coming soon. Nightwish. This is Metal Madness Weekly. And our next great artist today is Kreator, and the song is You Are the Government Remastered. Kreator. Thank you. That was Kreator and remastered song You Are the Government, taken from the album Hordes of Chaos Remastered. Music and lyrics by Gregory Graffin. Kreator is for most certain the most influential and successful European thrash metal band, despite some combination from outfits such as Sodom, Destruction and Tankard. Germany's Kreator are by far the most enduring. Like many of their European speed metal brethren, Kreator fused the Big Fours, Metallica, Megadeth, Anthrax and Slayer, thrash innovations with Venom's proto black metal imagery, sparked it with Motorhead's terminal velocity, and capped it off with the nihilistic outlook typical of heavy metal since the seminal days of Black Sabbath. Kreator's career also mirrored speed metal's rising and waning fortunes, moving from strength to strength throughout the 80s and culminating in two now classic albums, 1989 Extreme Aggression and the following year's Coma of Souls. As the new decade gave birth to grunge, Kreator felt it necessary to evolve, spending most of the rest of the decade taking their collective foot off the gas and exploring various combinations of industrial, goth rock and alternative sounds, resulting in 1999's post-metal Endorama. Its reception was their greatest in nearly a decade and kicked off the creative rebirth at the dawn of the new century, evidenced by 2001's universally lauded comeback Violent Revolution, from which they never turned back. In the 21st century, Kreator are certified worldwide superstars who tour as widely as frequently as bands half their age, delivering standard-bearing records such as 2012 Phantom Antichrist, 2017 Gods of Violence and 2022's Hate über Alles. Originally named Turant and then Tormentor, Kreator was formed in 1982 by vocalist-guitarist Mille Petrossa, bassist Rob Fioretti and drummer Jürgen Drehl, aka Ventor, in the industrial capital of Essen, Germany. They were still known as Tormentor when their first two demo tapes, one fittingly named Blitzkrieg in 1983 and the other End of the World in 1984, fell into the hands of thousands of heavy metal fans engaging in the era's bustling underground tape trading network. Positive word of mouth soon attracted the attention of Germany's own metal startup, Noise Records, which signed the new re-christened Kreator to a deal and immediately put them to work on their first album, recorded in just 10 days at Berlin's Musiklab Studios. In 1985's Endless Pain was Savage's debut, but its crude dressing quickly had the underground metal world abused with excitement. A second keyboard player, Wolf, was hired for touring purposes, and with Kreator's reputation presenting them, lucky fans within the band's modest touring radius were soon clamoring for tickets. No sooner had they come off the road than Kreator were heading right back to the Musiklab Studios, this time with producer Harris John's Halloween and Voivod, to record their second album, Pleasure to Kill, unleashed in 1986, and still considered the band's first classic album. Pleasure to Kill raised the bar with more diversity of tempos and creating attention to technical execution while losing nothing in terms of ferocity of speed. The band closed out the year with the Flag of Hate EP, named after a re-recording version of their earliest hit, and there seemed to be little doubt that Kreator, along with fellow Germans Halloween and Switzerland's Celtic Frost, with whom they toured the UK a year later, were fast becoming Europe's top extreme metal contenders. Recorded at Hanover's Horror Studios with English producer Roy Rowland in 1987's Terrible Serenity did nothing to dent this perception, since for once Petrossa and company actually had little time to work out the songs beforehand. The ensuing tour further established their reputation as dedicated road warriors and saw Kreator beefed up to a quartet once again with the addition of guitarist Jörg Tremciatowski. Profits from these concerts would help finance yet another EP, produced being something Noise never stopped asking for. titled Out of the Dark Into the Light, released in August 1988. By this time, all signs suggested that Kreator were on the verge of major breakthrough, and when Noise struck a deal with Giant Epic Records for large-scale distribution in America, Pedrosa knew this was his chance of taking his band global. Mustering all of his creative choices and honing his songwriting, he led Kreator into Los Angeles Music Greenlit Studios and brought in well-regarded producer Randy Burns, Megadeth and Nuclear Assault, and more, to guide them to another thrash metal landmark within 1989's Extreme Aggression, with videos made for the ubiquitous title tracks and the venomous Betrayer getting plenty of exposure in MTV's Headbangers Ball. Extreme Aggression quickly became their biggest seller yet, and the subsequent North American swing with Suicidal Tendencies introduced the band to many never new friends. The tour also marked debut of former Sodom guitarist Frank Blackfire Koscheck, whose nightly lead guitar duels with Pedrosa are still the stuff of fond memories for Kreator fans. Seeking to capitalize on the group's momentum, Noise rushed them back in the studios to whip up their next effort, Coma of Souls, released in October 1990. Unfortunately, the hastily conceived LP clearly suffered from the less than favorable circumstances in which it was created, seeing too much like a retreat of earlier material and bogged down by filler. It should also be noted that by the end of the 1980s, thrash and speed metal had largely run their course and mutated into death metal, leaving genre standard bearers like Kreator, Anthrax and even Metallica with a difficult choice: Involve or Buries.
And people, I will continue my Kreator story on upcoming episodes of Metal Madness Weekly. But today in our podcast, the song was You Are the Government remastered version. Kreator, people, go and follow them on Instagram and listen them on Spotify and watch the great videos from YouTube. Kreator.
This is Metal Madness Weekly. Our next artist today is the Hellacopters, and the song is Stay With You.
Thank you. That was Hellacopters and the song was Stay With You, taken from the single Stay With You, Fire in Cairo. Music and lyrics by Anderson Nicke. The Hellacopters are a Swedish garage rock band that was formed in 1994 by Nick Andersson, Anders Tyrone, Svensson guitar and Kenny Håkansson bass and Robert Eriksson drums. Andersson, sometimes known as Nick Royale, has been the drummer for death metal band Entombed, and Dreken was taking a break from his full-time band Backyard Babies. Dreken and Eriksson had been roadies to Entombed, while Håkansson was childhood friend of Andersson's. The Hellacopters were initially conceived as a side project for Andersson and Dreken, but it eventually became the main songwriting and performance vehicle for Andersson. The band, together with the Hives, is considered one of the most important Swedish bands in the garage rock revival and one of the most influential rock bands in Sweden. People, today the song from Hellacopters in our podcast was Stay With You. People, go and follow Hellacopters on Instagram, listen to them on Spotify and watch their great videos in YouTube. Hellacopters.
This is Metal Madness Weekly.
And our next great artist is Oranssi Pazuzu, and the song is Muuntautuja.
Thank you. That was Oranssi Pazuzu and the song was Muuntautuja. Hailing from Finland, Oranssi Pazuzu have carved a niche from themselves in the metal scene since their inception in 2007, with their boundary-pushing sound that defies categorization. Drawing from influences as diverse as black metal, psychedelia, and electronic music, the band creates a sonic, convulsing mass that transports listeners to otherworldly realms. People, go and listen Oranssi Pazuzu, follow them on Instagram, and listen them on Spotify and other platforms. And today the song in our podcast was Muuntautuja.
This is Metal Madness Weekly.
And our next artist is Wrath of Alga, and the song is Weight of the World. Thank you. That was Wrath of Alga. The song was Weight of the World. Exclusively playing today on our podcast 1 day before its official release. Wrath of Alga and Weight of the World. Wrath of Alga is a metalcore band from Switzerland, which was founded in early 2020. Since then, they've been consistently working on creating their own sound, which is inspired by the 2000s metalcore. Their EP, The Rise of Alga, was released in 2023. The title track sheds light on the origins of the band's name and tells the story of mysterious and godlike creature. In 2023, Wrath of Alga started to play shows and new music is already in progress. And today, in our podcast, exclusively playing their new single, Weight of the World. People, go and listen Wrath of Alga and follow them on Instagram.
This is Metal Madness Weekly.
And our last artist today is Magnadur, and the song is Freezing. In the land of ice, snow, and wolves, there is freezing. Thank you. That was Magnadur, Freezing, playing here on our podcast 1 day before Extape album that is going to be released tomorrow. The second album of Magnadur, Extape, is out tomorrow. Metal dark band from Finland, Turku. And after the Extape album, Magnadur is getting heavier and there are coming new releases in next month, 14th day and 28th day, Dog of Baskerville and Under the Dome. People, go and listen. Magnadur, the new album is out on Friday, 31st day, and today in our podcast, the song was Freezing.
This is Metal Madness Weekly.
And people, I'm afraid to say that this podcast, season 1, episode 11, is now finished. So amazing, great, legendary artist and new artist also. So amazing bands and artists today on our show. We heard Nightwish, Kreator, Hellacopters, Oranssi, Pazuzu, Wrath of Alga and Magnadur. This is Metal Madness Weekly. We see you next week. Stay metal, people. This is Metal Madness Weekly.